to today's matchup between the Immanuel Lancers and the Tomah Timberwolves. As the Lancers into the gold bracket after losing to New Richmond. They will take on Tomah in the first game of the gold bracket, with the winner going on to the finals. Take on the other winner of the other side of the gold bracket, which should be following this game and then the next one following that. Tomah went 2-1 in their bracket as well, and they will start off serving after a quick line check. We are ready to begin. Service received by Radical. Starling going to send it across for Thompson, and into the net for a 1-0 deficit to start. Radical receives it, miscommunication. Seibel on a dive, just bounces over, but sent right back. Where no Lancer was there, as Tomah will take a 2-0 lead. Line, received by Bartles. Set up for Thompson. Takes a step back, sends him long. Step back across, right side. Stepped off the net. And Seibel not going to make it there in time, as the Wolves now with a 3-0 lead. Going to the corner, Seibel lets it go, and it drops down on the line. And Ace brings him up by 4. Serves to the back, Radical's there. Starling tips it up and over. Step back across on the right side, goes cross court. Radical's there. Thompson will send one back up across. And Leduc gonna send it over. Good spot, diving save, nothing there. As the Lancers bring it within 3. And it'll be Leduc back to serve for the first time tonight for the Lancers. Received on the line. Sends across and too far into the podium to make it 4-2. Received and set across, right side once again, goes cross court. Radical's there. Seibel gets underneath, and Radical will back bump it over. Step back cross, fading away. Leduc is there. Thompson gonna set it across, and now a ball from the outside court comes in, and we'll replay it. Back to serve for the Wolves will be number 11. Currently with a 5-2 lead. Received by Seibel off the net. Thompson off the net again, and Gurgle can't reach it as the Wolves take a 6-2 lead. Received by Starlin. Miscommunication from Bartles and Thompson, as the Lancers go down 5, and a quick timeout by the Lancers, down 7-2. Back from the timeout. The Wolves up by 5, 7-2. Being the serve is number 11. Received by Radical. Thompson across for Radical. And in the net is Radical. brings the lead up to 6 for the Wolves. The back, off of Seibel's hands and out of play. An ace for the Wolves, brings them up by 7 now. Off the net, diving save by Radical, saw it coming. Sent right back, and Starlin not in position as the Wolves reach double digits, up by 8. Received by Gurgle, Thompson across for Radical. Tipped to the net and drops one down and brings them within 7. Thompson back to serve for the Lancers. To the back, gonna let it go, and that one goes far. Received by Seibel. Thompson trying to touch it over, blocked to the net. Thompson gets it back in the air, blocked again. Radical back in the air, and Lancers in the net. That's Bartles. Off the hands of Seibel out of play. Another ace for the Wolves, and they're up by 10. Zumba gonna enter for Seibel. Lancers trying to switch things up, see if they can get something going here. Struggling here as the Wolves continue their dominance, up by 10. And still serving. That one goes long, and the Lancers back within 9. Quaid right back in for Kazumba. Bartles will serve. Off the hands and back into the bleachers. As the Lancers bring themselves within 8 on an ace from Bartles. Back corner, and that one finds thread as well. Back-to-back aces for Bartles, and the Lancers within 7. The back, lunging save, gets it back up from back row, rolling along the net, diving save for Radical, back in the air, and in the net is the Lancers. Back to the corner, Gurgle's there. Thompson back in the air to Starlin. Saved in the back. Set up center, good touch to the side. Handled by Radical, back for Radical. And a lunging save by the Wolves, back across. Cross court, close on the line, they're going to call it in. (15-6), the Wolves back up by 9. Now into the net, Lancer's going to get it back. And it's an 8-point game. Radical heading back to serve. It'll be Leduc entering in for Gurgle. Set center. Off the net, I can see from Radical, and Lancers in the net. Back to serves number 5 for the Wolves. Into the net once again, going right back to the Lancers. Going right back to the Wolves. Number 13 back to serve. Radical's there. Going across. Back row for Radical. Off the net. And drops down onto the Wolves side. 17-9 now. And it'll be Quaid back to serve. The back, and that one goes long. 18-9. And Seibel back in now for Quaid. Received by Radical, Starland on the run, tips it over. Handled and sent back. And just bumped over. Radical's there. Starland across for Thompson. Tipped at the net. Save once again. Queen set across on the run. Off the net. Touched by Starland and out of play. As the Wolves take a 10-point lead. Once again for the Wolves. Lancers bring back down to 9. And it'll be Leduc back to serve. Just off the net. Sliding save, sends it across, blocked at the net. And the answer's in that again. Go back in for Leduc. Number 11 heads back to serve. Running save by Seibel. Thompson across for Radical. Save. Set all the way across. Goes cross court. Starland's there. Back across for Radical. Good touch over. Diving save. Back in the air. And sent back over again. Bartles is there. Thompson again for Radical. That one falls for the Lancers within 9. Thompson back to serve. 20-11. Good spot, diving save, gets across without a play. An ace for Thompson, brings him with an ace. That's center. Tipped to the net by Bartles. Thompson sends it across for Starland. Just send one back for Bartles again. Lunging save. Radical's there. Tipped back over and saved once again by the Wolves. Bump to the back. Thompson back for Starland on the run, fading away, and that's the wrong side of the pole. 21-12, back to a 9-point game. To the back, received by Gurgle. Seibel sends it across, and Radical will bump it over. Received and set center. Cross court, Gurgle's there. Tip back up for Radical. Off the net. And they're going to say it was not hit, so that'll be 4 hits on the Lancers. (22-12), another 10-point lead for the Wolves. Miscommunication, so gets in the air, back across for Radical on the run, and drops it down on the line. Brings the Lancers back within 9. Bartles back to serve. Receive center. Gets it back up in the air. Sends it across court, and Gurgle's there. Thompson across for Radical again. Knocks it down. Back-to-back kills for Radical. Brings the Lancers with an ace. Set right side on the run. Radical's there. Thompson gonna go back for Radical. 3 in a row. Goes far. Was it touched? And it was not. (23-14), a 9-point game. Number 1 back to serve, just 2 points away. To the corner. Burgos there. Thompson back for Starland. Into the net. And the Timberwolves just 1 point away from taking the first set. 24-14, a chance to win it for number 1. Received by Radical. Thompson back set for Radical. Off the net, lunging save. Sends it back into play. And tipped over. Radical is there. Thompson across for Starland, fading away, gonna get it over. Handled and set back, left side. On the run, Radical's there. Thompson back up. Radical over, diving save, and that one gets out of play. 24-15, a 9-point game as Radical heads back to serve. Gonna need 9 straight to keep this game alive. Leduc gonna enter for Gurgle as Radical steps back. Good spot, diving save, gets it back up in the air. Sent back down, Radical on a dive, tips it out of play. And that'll do it for the first set. 25-15, Lancers lose it by 10. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the second set. Back for the second set. Lancers take a 1-point lead as they're trying to keep their hopes alive of getting to the finals of the gold bracket. Sent back down by the Wolves as they tie back up at 1. And with number 11 back to serve. Trying to give the Wolves a lead. Received by Girdle. Thompson sends it across for Radical. Blocked at the net, tipped up in the air, and into net by Seibel. 2-1 lead for the Wolves here. After winning that first set. The back, and that one goes long. And the Lancers going to tie it up at 2. Thompson to serve. Into the net, it's going back to the Wolves, up 3-2. By Radical. Thompson across for Radical. Into the net, chip back up in the air, and no one there to get it. Lancers down 4-2. Down the line, drops it down for an ace. The Wolves up 5-2. The back, received by Seibel. Thompson back up into play. Radical off the hands of a blocker. Saved and sent back over. Seibel lets it go. And the Lancers bring themselves back within 2. Quay's going to enter for Seibel. Bartles back to serve. Lancers trailing by 2. Off the net, handle center. Gets on the Lancers side, and Radical sends it right back. 1 point gain as Bartles heads back once again. To the back corner. Set back, tip to the net, and Gurgle can't make it there in time. 6-4. Number 1 going to enter and will head back to serve, trying to extend the 2-point lead. In the corner, Gurgle's there. Thompson sends it back up for Starlin. Cross court and handled. Set up center. Drops it down. Caught Bartles in the other way, and it's a 3-point lead for the Wolves. The back, miscommunication by Girdle and Bartles. Ends up going under the net for an ace, 8-4. The back, Girdle's there. Thompson back up in the air for Radical from back row. Handled and set back. Left side, cross court, touch. Bartles into the ceiling. Thompson sends it back, and Radical bumps it over. Set up center. Good touch and finishes it anyway. 9-4. And Kazemba going to enter for Bartles. To the back, Girdle's there. Thompson sets it back for Radical. Tips the net. Saved, bumped back, and from back row, sent long. 9-5. Luke gonna enter for Gurgle, and Radical heads back to serve. And that one drops down on the back line for an ace for Radical. 9-6. Good spot, just off top of the net, tipped and saved, tipped back over, and Kazemba can't make it there in time. 7-6 lead for the Wolves as number 5 heads back to serve. Received by Kazemba. Sends it all the way over. Set across on the run, fading away. Can't quite bring it back. As the Lancers bring it back within 3. Starlin back to serve for the Lancers. Deep center. Sends it up to the center. Unikas there, puts one back. Starlin gonna tip it over. Back up center again, into the net. And the Lancers within 2. Starlin back to serve once again. Sends across. And set it back, right side. Lunging save by Kazemba. Starlin sets one up. Luke gonna send it over, and that one goes long. Now back to serve with a 3-point lead. Received by Radical. Starlin sets it across for Thompson. Tipped at the net, diving save, can't get it back in the air. As Thompson brings him back within 2. Quaid gonna head back to serve. And Bartles back in for Kazemba. One up center on the run. Good touch. No one there. As the Wolves go back up by 3. Seibel in for Quaid. The back. Radical's there. Barlow sends it back up and touched over by Starlin. Received and set across. On the run, blocked at the net, rolls along on the Lancers side. And the Wolves now up by 4. Radical lunging saves. Starlin going to set one up for Thompson on the run. Good touch over, and she'll drop it down. Brings it within 3. Luke now serving for the Lancers. And ends up going out. Was it touched? And they're going to say it wasn't. Said it wasn't touched. Looked like it hit off her chest and went out of play. Coach Radical, not Coach Lau, Coach Lau, wanting an explanation. And now they're going to stop the play, and now they're going to have to talk about it. Stay 14-10 as Fergal re-enters for Leduc. And into the net, going back to the Lancers. Thompson back to serve. On top of that, off the hands and over the bleachers for Thompson. Ace brings it up, brings it within 2. Now I'm going to fade out. Wolves warm back up by 3, 15-12. Number 6 back to serve. Driver receives it. Radical going to send one up for Starlin. Good touch over. Running save, gets it back in the air, and he'll tip it over. Starlin across for Radical. To the back, save. It's at center. Radical touches. Bartles back in the air, and Radical into the net. 16-12. Radicals there, touch back over, blocked at the net, and the Lancers can get it back. 17-12 now. Received by Girdle. Thompson across for Radical. Off her hands in the opposite court, sending her backwards. 17-13. Quaid can enter in for Seibel. And it'll be Bartles back to serve. Sees back center. And sends it across right side. Good touch, but can't quite get it over. Just off top of the net. As the Lancers bring it within 3. Bartles will send it into the net. 18-14. There. Thompson going to back set up for Radical. Readjust, touches the net, tip back in the air. Radical again. And the lift by the Wolves. Lancers now within 3. Radical back to serve. Tips up, right side, cross court, goes long. Lancers within 2, 18-16. Save, gets it back up in the air. Back bump over. Bartles receives. Thompson across for the loop. Into the net. And the Lancers down 3. That one goes long. And the Lancers going to get it right back. 19-17. Back, sent back up. Sent across right side on the run and into the net. Lancers now within 1. Steps up, gonna send one back. Has to readjust, gonna tip it over. Across for Thompson, fading away off the net. Was it touched? Yes, it was. Lancers tied up at 19, and a timeout by the Wolves. Back from timeout, 19-19. Step back left side, cross court. Was it touched? It was not. Lancers lead it by 1, 20-19. Starlin continuing to serve for the Lancers. Looking to extend the newfound lead. Receive center. Get a good fake over. Red by the Duke. Set up for Thompson. She'll send it corner. Handling cuts back across. And in the net are the Wolves. 21-19. Lancers up by 2. Received and set back. Blocked at the net on the Lancers side and cannot be saved. Wolves bring themselves back within 1, 21-20. Number 13 back to serve. Lunging save by Radical. Starling across for Thompson. To the back and saved. Set up across right side. Good touch and drops down. 21-21, game tied. Wolves trying to retake a lead. Tied at 21. Good spot. Starlin sends them back up for Thompson. Tips the net and saved. Set up center. Good touch, drops it down. 22-21. A 3-point run for the Wolves, and they're back up by 1. Won that first set, trying to end it here in the second. Just 3 points away from doing so. Off the net, it just drops over. An ace for the Wolves, and they're 2 points away, up by 2, 23-21. Timeout by the Lancers. Back to the timeout, 23-21, a 2-point lead for the Wolves. Trying to finish it out here after winning the first set, just 2 points away from doing so. Lunging save by Radical. Starlin sets it back. Radical's there and into the net. 24-21, Wolves a chance to end it here. Down the line, handled by Quaid, back over, sent right back, but out of play. And the Lancers keep hope alive. 24-22, just need 2 straight. Keep the game going. And it'll be Quaid back to do it. Lunging save. Sets it center. Good touch. Starlin's there. And off the net, Leduc can't save it. And that'll do it. 25-22. The Wolves win it in 2 sets. And they will go to the gold bracket final to play the winner of Black River Falls and Lacrosse Logan. Lancers will drop to the 3rd place match. They'll play the loser of Lacrosse Logan and Black River Falls. That game will be on after Lacrosse Logan and Black River Falls finishes. Those are about hour and a half, so about 4:45-ish is when Lancers' last game will be. Winner will take 3rd place, loser will up to 4th place, as Lancers' record now 2-2. We'll see you in about an hour.